Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gamble with SimplerOptions.com, and in today's free video, I wanted to take a look at Netflix. Now, Netflix obviously had a huge day today, up almost 10%, and it was news driven. News that actually matters is where a lot of the times I'm not really too hung up on news. However, one thing that I will point out here is even not knowing the news, I believe this chart is purely technical. So, a couple of things that may come up today in questions is the weekly chart now ready to buy once again? The first thing that I would say about that comment is that there was never a reason to panic inside the weekly chart whatsoever. When you're trying to play these weekly squeezes, I find that using the 10 and 34 moving averages are very helpful to develop a zone and just something to let you know, am I still working with the trend? Now, generally speaking, you want to see patterns of higher highs and higher lows, which this perfectly conforms to as well. But if you're still working on pattern recognition, the moving averages do a good job of creating that area. So inside that, the weekly chart still looks great. We've had a nice pullback into that 34 moving average. And then what's another way you can ask, is the daily ready to start buying again? Well, and of course on a 10% move, it's going to be fairly drastic and obvious, but you can find this inside bigger themes as well. And the main thing that I'm focused in is, does this rally clear some of the previous rallies we've seen that couldn't shift the trend? So inside all of this, this is the past several weeks where Netflix has been taking a beating. Inside that, you have seen rallies, and it continued on in the downtrend. The thing is, this rally clears all of your bearish symmetry. So this sets it up to absolutely be back on the buy side. To keep ourselves in check, I would run a retracement from your swing high to swing low, and these will be our overhead levels to watch. So to some degree, I think Netflix will be a little tricky trading Thursday into Friday, primarily because of the employment data. I don't see any key resistance until 119 and then 122 overhead. Maybe that offers a day trade tomorrow. It really depends more on how the market plays out. From a broad perspective, I think the weekly chart still has a ton of potential and into earnings, and in the long run, I think it still has plenty of overhead pricing. So that's what I'm looking for in that one. There was one other thing I wanted to make you guys aware of, and this is for a course that Bruce is going to be offering next Wednesday. So that's January 13th from 6 to 9, so it's going to be a 3-hour course. We spoke about some ideas here on Netflix, and he's going to share those along with several others during this. The course will be on Wednesday, then you're going to have 3 hours of live trading with him on Thursday, and I think it'll be a great opportunity. So the focus is going to be using diagonals to increase your flexibility with trading. Those of you that are familiar with Bruce, he's got a great style. He's obviously very experienced with this stuff, and I think you will find it beneficial. So thank you for your time. I hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you at the next free video.